Good morning and welcome to Coffee with Alain. Another snowy day in Montana. Yes, got up early this morning to let Rocky out, and the driveway's covered with snow again. So I will be out there shoveling soon. Been every day this week. It's getting a lot of snow out there. The piles around town at the stores shoveling their parking lots. I mean, they're bigger than cars, higher than it's getting pretty crazy. This is the kind of snow we haven't had for a number of years, but it's the snow Montana's known for. So we just deal with it. And I'll be out there shoveling again. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about, excuse me. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about Cobra Kai. Most of the fans have probably already watched it and finished it. Seen a lot of posts around. I made a post the other day when I finished it saying that I was going to be talking about it on an upcoming episode. And most people were commenting that they enjoyed it and stuff. Had one negative comment. I don't know who the guy is. Not even a Facebook friend. Just one of those guys that likes to go post negative comments on other people's walls, I guess. But most people enjoyed the show, and I did too. And that's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. I want to say good morning to Thad. Thad's here and said happy birthday. Thank you, Thad. Yep, it's made it around another year. 58 today. Feeling it too. Getting out there shoveling. That driveway just keeps getting bigger every year. I don't know about that. Before we talk about Cobra Kai, go to enjoylifesafely.com. Download the free ebook to help keep yourself and your family safe. Get on that newsletter list. You will get the free newsletter, free ebooks, just to help you stay safe, enjoy life, and be exceptional. That's some good stuff coming at you every week. So enjoylifesafely.com. You can get on that. Now let's talk about Cobra Kai. Several times I've come close to getting a Cobra Kai or a Miyagi-Do coffee cup, and I never did. So I'm drinking out of my Korean Martial Art Festival cup today because there's a bunch of martial artists on it, similar to the Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do clan, right? So that's the cup I was drinking out of. And I really enjoyed this show. I'm a Karate Kid fan from way back when the original. Loved the movies, all four of them, because I like the Miyagi character. And so I like the next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank too. But now they came up with Cobra Kai. Mr. Miyagi passed away, but they did a great job throughout the series honoring that character. And I think they did a great job the way the characters developed and the conclusion, how they tied things up and wrapped things up and brought things back around full circle. I thought they did an excellent job. Now, was the series over the top? And of course it was. It's fun. And it was a fun series. But they definitely had some characters besides Johnny Lawrence and Daniel LaRusso. They brought in other characters that you wanted to care for. And it was awesome how they brought back so many characters from the original movies. Some with just small little cameos, a few with larger roles. But it was awesome how they brought both good guys and bad guys back from the movies and put them in this modern day story. And the way they concluded things with these characters was satisfying. And so I thought the entire series was just fun to watch. Brought back the old memories, especially when they brought back little characters. It's like, wow, that character just had a tiny part in the movie and they brought him back. And it was just pretty cool how they did that. And if you're not a big fan of the original movies, you'd miss some of those little things. But it was very cool. The bringing back Mr. Miyagi and how they honored him and came around was done very well. The evolution of the characters of Johnny and Daniel to the end, I thought was done very well. I saw the creators of the program discussing how they had a couple different ways they wanted to go. They could have gone sort of a neutral, what happened type of ending. They had a darker ending that they could have gone toward that they were exploring. And they had more of a happy ending that they did end up going. And I am very glad that they went with the happy ending. I like a happy ending. You know, some movies are cool to have the depressing ending or the ambiguous ending, like what's going on. But with this series, I'm glad they concluded it on a happy note and brought the characters to where they brought them. If you're a fan of the series, I hope you enjoyed the ending just as much as I did. The only bad thing about the ending is it's over and there won't be more. They're talking about some offshoots and maybe some different things going on, but this main story has concluded and they did a good job for it. If you've never watched the show, I encourage you to check it out. It's a fun show, especially if you're a martial artist and you like the martial art realm, because it does focus on martial arts, obviously, the Karate Kid and that universe. They made it 6 seasons, and it was just fun to watch. Good morning. Good morning, Dixon. Dixon says, I have that same mug. Well, you should. You're on it. You know, you're right there, right above me. So I'm on the mug and you're right beside me there on the mug. So you should have one. So that's, my take. I'm not giving any spoilers if you haven't watched it. I'm not going deep into the plot lines. Was it over the top? Yes. Was it silly at top? Would that be reality? No, of course not. But it was fun. And they did an excellent job at portraying and setting out to do what they wanted to do. And just a fantastic job. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And if you have watched it and you enjoyed it, wonderful. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. If you're like that one guy that posted on my page that he didn't like it, oh well, sorry. I think there are way more people that have enjoyed it. I've seen so many posts online of people just loving how they concluded it, and posts saying it's the best series ever and all sorts of stuff. And it's up there. It's definitely one of the more enjoyable things. And I think with my age, growing up with the Karate Kid and then getting to relive and see them, we're in my age now too, it was just pretty cool. So that's what I got for you today. Check it out if you haven't seen it. Watch it again if you have. Enjoy it. That's what it's for. It's for enjoyment. It's not reality. It's enjoyment. If it motivates a few people to practice martial arts, like the Karate Kid motivated so many back in the 80s, that's a good thing. Because with the right instructors, kids can learn so much through studying martial arts. It's not all about fighting skills. If you got a good instructor, they're teaching a lot more. And you saw some of that in this show. And so hopefully it will do that as well. Motivate kids to enter martial arts and grow as good people, not just the fighting skills. Go out, make it a tremendous Tuesday. I'm going to do some shoveling. Then I'm going to have probably a burger for lunch and then a steak for dinner, just because. And then I will see you tomorrow.